Welcome to the second module of this week, and the name of this module is Understanding Facebook Audience and its Types. It is often said that the success of Facebook advertising campaigns depends on the targeting of right audience. If you will target the right audience, it will be easy for you to achieve your marketing objectives. So in this module, we will focus on understanding the various types of audiences and learn how to create these audiences using the Facebook Ad Manager. So in this module, you will specifically learn what are various types of Facebook audience, how to create the saved audience, how to create custom audience, and lastly, how to create lookalike audience. So let us see how to create the Facebook audience using the Facebook Ad Manager. Log into your Business Manager account that we have created in our previous module. This is your Business Manager account. Hope you remember in the last module I created DMOOC business account. Click on the account. Now we are inside our business account. In the top left corner, click on three lines. Hover the cursor to the bottom. You will see there are so many options. Go to Assets and select Audiences. This is the ad account that we created under business account DMOOC. You can see we have three types of audiences that we can create under Facebook. We have the custom audience, then we have the lookalike audience, and lastly we have the saved audience. I will talk about these type of audiences in detail one by one. Let us start from the saved audience first. Now what is saved audience? Saved audiences are the audiences that you can define by choosing the people's interest, location, age, gender, use device, income level, etc. You can create the saved audience both in the campaign setup phase and in the audience manager. Right now we are going to create the saved audience in the audience manager. Here we will use the audience manager to create the saved audience. Click on Create Saved Audience. This is the place where we will define our audience. Give any name to the audience. I am giving my first audience. Leave this field blank for the time being. Now, we have various parameters to define our audience. We can define the audience on the basis of location, age, gender, language, and detailed targeting. Let us talk about these parameters one by one. First, we have the location. Here, we have to enter one or more global regions, countries, states, cities, postal codes, addresses, or designated marketing areas to show or exclude your ad to the people in these locations. We have a few more layers of location to define the audience more precisely, like everyone in this location. It means your ad will be visible to those people who live in this location or have recently visited this location. Next, we have the people who live in this location. In this case, your ad will be visible only to those people who live in this location. If you select people who recently in this location, in this case, your ad will be visible only to those people who recently visited this location. Lastly, we have people traveling in this location. It is clear your ad will be visible to only those who are traveling to this location and their home is 200 km away from this location. So select an appropriate location layer which best describes your audience as far as the location is concerned. Let it be default, that is, everyone in this location. Next, you have to type the country or a place which you want to include as a location. You can further use this browse option to select a location from countries, regions, or from the saved locations. For any selected location, you have few more options like exclude, only include cities, and others. On the right hand side, you can always see the estimated reach of your ad for a particular audience. As of now, we have 300 million people reach for the given settings. You can further explore how this reach is calculated. Next, we have the age. We can define our audience on the basis of age parameters starting from the 13 years to 60 plus years. Then we have the gender. You can make the decision, would you like to show your ad to all, or to males only, or to females only. Next we have the language, that is optional one. You may enter the language to show your ads to the people who use a language that isn't common in your location. Otherwise, leave this blank. The Facebook will decide at its own. Next we have the very important parameter, that is detailing targeting. Here we can define the audience by including or excluding the demographics, interest and behaviors. First we have the demographics. You can select plenty of demographics other than age, gender and language, like on the basis of education, financials, life events and so on. Further, under each demographic, you have the subcategories for selection. To add any demographics in the audience, you have to just check this box. Now we have the interest-based targeting. Using this option, you can further refine your audience by looking at their interest, activities, the pages they have liked, and closely related topics. Here we have large number of options. You have to select the option that best describes your audience. Let me select all interest by clicking this box. This is the list of selected interest. If you want to exclude any interest from here, just use this cross sign. Next we have the behavior. In this case, you can select your audience based on the purchase behavior, device usage and more. Here we have the large number of options. You can select the option that best describes your audience. So once you are satisfied with all the options selected by you, click on Create Audience. See, your audience is saved with the basic details. In future, whenever I will design my campaign, I can directly use this audience from here. I need not to define the audience separately. So we have created our first audience. I hope this process was simple and you have understood it correctly. Now this audience is saved forever. In future, if you want to make any change or modification in this audience, you can do it directly from the audience manager. So in the next video, I will discuss with you the next type of audience, that is the custom audience. So just join me.